Hello and welcome to a Backpack Hero. I'm your host, Allan Enraged, and today we're going to look at an early access build of Backpack Hero, including the new character Satchel. Satchel's the son of a noble bird on the run from the evil Crow King Corvus. With his bag ripped in town captured, Satchel seeks the help of other heroes and to discover the mystery of the Spiral of Feathers. Now, it has been a little while since I've played Backpack Hero. I don't think I've covered it on this channel. I think I just played it in my own time. I do a lot of games like that. But yeah, let's check out Satchel and see if we can even do well enough to show off his abilities properly. Well, that looks like a middle finger to me. Interesting backpack start out. So we have a flute, adds 5 charm to the enemy. We have a buckler, which adds 7 block, and we have a feather shiv. We used 1 time each turn. For each feather shiv in another pocket, this item gets +2 damage. Deals 3 damage. Now, so he has the ability of pockets. I remember seeing that. I don't know. These are my pockets? Like, maybe these, like, single-use ones? Single slots sticking out are pockets? Or maybe that's something we'll find out. But let's go to a dungeon. I didn't even check which one we went to, because it doesn't matter. It's all the same to me. The Bramble, part 1 of 3. Let's go straight into a fight. Get 2 green snails here. Alright, so that one's going to add 5 regeneration. You can add 5 charm to the enemy. Is it a single use? We're going to need a block. Let's still take 3 damage. Let's hit the one we charmed. Alright, let's figure out what the charm does. If an enemy has more charm than health, they will fight for the player. Ooh, interesting. So it goes down by 1 each turn. We're going to take 8 damage here. We can reduce it down to 1. The regen is really a problem. Let's see if we could just add a bunch of charm to him. 9, 14. Now let's do a nice little stabby stab. It looks like we wasted 1 energy last turn, but that's fine. Alright. We can block, charm, charm. Alright, now they'll fight for us. So let's try that out. Alright, it went back down because of the regeneration. Kind of a tough enemy to start out with. Let's charm him up a few times so that we stay above the minimum required damage. Alright, now we're getting some damage in. Very interesting play style here. Let's charm him 1 time. Let's block, stab, and we'll put some charm stacks on him as well. I don't know if they'll attack each other if they're both on my side. Let's block. Just block again and add a little bit more charm to this guy. Alright, now he's just gonna run away. I wonder if we get experience for that. Looks like we got a little bit. I don't know if that's as much as we would normally get, but we did level up. Satchel's backpack is torn. When he levels up, he can add new spaces into his bag. The spaces do not need to be adjacent to other spaces. You can create disconnected shapes. Each section of blocks is called a pocket. If the blocks are adjacent, they are part of the same pocket. If they're not touching, they're part of different pockets. You can have many pockets in your backpack. Okay. Get this little shape here. Put it down in this corner. Put it in that corner. There we go. So we have a new pocket. Now we can gain new items. Put this in this pocket. So we can put an iron helmet. Here. Grab 2 more items. We should definitely grab a key. And we don't have enough for that armor, which is unfortunate. We can have a pretty high damage potion here. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Deal 18 damage, and it's conductive, which I don't think will help us. We're not going to deal with the mana. We can grab the mana just in case, but we probably won't deal with it. Go to this fight. That hermit crab has a lot less health. So we can do a regular stab on crab. We can do block twice. Oh, it takes some mana to use. Okay, so that's interesting. And we'll put 5 charm on him, which will go down to 4. Alright, now if we could do 5, 10, that'll put him at 14, which is not enough. Block once. We'll take 1 damage. A little bit more damage to him. And up to 14 charm. Stabby stab. Charm. And I think if they're both on my side, I don't know if it helps any. Not sure. Keep his charm up. Oops, I accidentally stabbed my crab. Unfortunate. Keep his charm up a little bit. We'll block. Block again. We need a mana for that. We have the mana. Just didn't put it in the right spot. Stab the correct guy. Put a little bit of charm on him. And we'll block. Block again. Alright, so he'll definitely die this turn. And then he'll just run away, giving us experience. Might as well stab him, though. 6 experience. Oh yeah, another level up. We can gain a new pocket. Sounds good. We could put like a 2 or a 3 space up there later to connect them. Now we have a new pocket. We can gain a new feather shiv, put it in a different pocket. Put this next to the mana so it can actually be useful. A copy star creates shurikens and empty adjacent spaces, deals 6 damage, then destroys itself. Interesting. We have a classic guitar, can add 3 charm to the enemy. The use of it is that it costs 0, so we can just kind of stack up how much charm we have. I don't think we need another key. On take damage, add 7 spikes to self. Add 1 spike passively. Let's do only an on take damage. And we'll fight some hermit crabs. This should be a lot, really easy to charm these guys. 5, 10, 15, 18. So I could charm 1 immediately, and I think he'll take the brunt of the damage, but let's double check. So hopefully he takes that 5 damage hit. Just go ahead and use these. You're now hitting for 5. Pretty big amount of damage. Now we can actually finish him off this turn. Single turn kill. And then he'll run away. Well, I guess 2 turns because we wait for him to run away. We don't level up this fight, but we will next for sure. We have a honeysuckle. Adjacent weapons get +3 combat damage. Is that a weapon? No, it's an instrument. I don't think we care too much about that. Adjacent weapons get a poison but lose a damage. Our weapons aren't really going to be adjacent. We can use that to gain extra block for mana. And then see about some single slot things we can sell. Alright. Take a look at the map. What's this event? Click me. Okay. Nestle deep in a throng of mushrooms, you see a magical font. Its cool waters flowing above the water. Huh? A humid mist circles and spills over the edge. In the distance, you hear frogs croaking. No. Chanting. You could say a prayer for 3 max HP. We could take a bath for just gaining 15 HP. We're missing 12. We could kick it over to get some people angry at us. We'll just gain 3 max HP. You wish to make it home safely. Your backpack overflowing with rare cheeses. Feel the warmth in you. You can do this. The first character is a mouse, which really likes cheese, but it stands to reason that everybody should like cheese. We have nothing else there. We do have a forge here. Oh, new gold system. We don't have to carry the gold with us. I was like, I haven't been gaining any gold. It's up here. 7 gold. Not as much as I feel like it should be, but it is extra gold. Many items can be upgraded at the forge. The forge costs money. You can use it multiple times. Each forge has different upgrades, so be sure to check. You can see how many upgrades an item can receive on its card. If it can be upgraded, there will be a number in the bottom right next to the anvil symbol. I think this is new too. Alright, Badger stands by her anvil. Her arms strong and resilient from years spent in the dungeon. She nods at you. I forge, she says. Badgers aren't much for words. Upgrade, she asks. But for 12 gold, which we don't have, we can add 3 slow to a weapon, or 2 enemy to a weapon. We can add conductive to armor for 2 gold. I don't think that helps us. And for 32, we can add haste to a structure and 2 block to a shield. 2 block to a shield might end up being really useful. But I need 3 more gold for that. So we're going to say no thanks here. And we'll see about getting some gold and coming back. Need 2 block from our helmet. We'll gain 7 experience for defeating this enemy. So we can see if... Oh, that did use... I was just testing that. Block. Here. Take a little bit of charm. We could do... One didn't do any damage. Did he dodge it? Alright, he's going to put 10 heal on himself. So we're just going to charm him up. Alright, now he'll just leave. And we should level... Oh, we're 1 off from leveling. Another guitar. Sorry about that. Knight's armor. Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. Each turn it adds 4 block. Would be really useful, but I don't have enough space for it. We don't want another helmet. Don't care about a regular shiv. Cleansing bomb. Removes 100% of all status effects on all enemies. I'm not particularly interested in any of these. We have 9 gold now. We need 10 or 12 to increase, upgrade a weapon or... Merchant selling goods here. A vision of danger. What's the vision of danger? I never understood or figured out what these guys do. Maybe I should spend more time to figure that out. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, this one will flee if he's the only enemy remaining. We need to block. Block. Could take 1 damage. We gain a little bit of spikes for it. Then let's charm him up. And we get some spikes. We can... A little bit of damage. Charm him to our side. Do a little bit more damage. Add a little bit of charm. Add a lot of bit of charm. They're both on our side, then what's the problem, right? Right, add a tiny bit of charm here. We're going to take 9 damage, but I don't know if it's on us or not, so we'll put the block up just in case. Reduce his shield so he still takes damage. Put a bit more charm on him. Alright. We could hit this guy. And then we can charm this one. I don't want to charm him too much. I do want him to take that damage. Now he's on our side and he runs away. And we finish that guy off. Level up! Alright, so we have new pockets here. And these don't fit into the spots I want them to fit into. And that'll connect everything so we would have separate pockets. So we'll put this on this corner. Say done. Hopefully we get another feather shiv. We do have a right glove for each space to the left. I don't know how that affects pockets. Would it be like 1, 2, and then 3? We could put this over. Ooh. Yep, no, that's right. Over here and grab some leather boots, which will give us a 3 block each turn. For each space above it, 1, 2, 3. Could throw this over here. The glove there, which will give us a little bit more block per turn. And then a cave fish for some regen. Use in our next fight. We're up to 11 gold. It looks like there's one other fight here. We'll take that fight. Alright, the bee is scary. It'll add a curse of honey to us. Which is very bad. Very, very bad. So, we're definitely going to harm it. So that it doesn't do that. And we'll add a little bit of charm to this one. Yeah, not getting cursed is a really, really big deal. So he's going to do 11 damage. We could hit through his shield a little bit. Add a little bit more charm. And then we'll throw some block up, but we didn't really need to. This flute thing is really cool. I like it quite a bit. He's going to add a curse. They both run away now. I didn't use my fish. But they both run away and I get my experience. Ooh, a new instrument adds 2 charm to all enemies. Really like that. Really like it. I think I'm gaining enough armor each turn now. I don't need that. The projectile adds 3 burn to enemy, deals 3 damage, and then it destroys itself. I don't really have space for it. Alright, we're done there. Should have gone to the shop earlier. Wasn't thinking. Because we could have sold some stuff. Look at me. I have selections from across the land. Alright, we have a Orc Sork Axe. For each adjacent item, it gets +1 damage. On kill, creates a gold. With Feather Armor. For each armor in another pocket, it gets 1 dodge. Ooh. Man, I really like that one, but I don't have anywhere near enough money. I don't have space for it either. To get rid of the shield, having dodge is pretty useful. Then I gotta figure out a way to use it properly. Let's sell the crossbow. Let's sell the Peridot. That's quite a bit of gold. We could sell the cactus. Alright. We'd have to get rid of the shield. You won't buy. To be able to buy this. We have 10 gold left. When an adjacent weapon is used, cleans it 1 poison from a small key. Poison potion. I really, really like this. I just need to figure out a smart way to use it. Now it gives 2 block. Also, yeah, this one doesn't gain extra block for spots below it. Just gives a flat 2. And get rid of the shield and add the feather armor. So now add 3 dodge to self each turn, which I think is way better than the armor. We can this here, that there. We gain a little bit less block, but now we gain 4 dodge per turn. I think that's the best we can expect. 4 dodge per turn is pretty fantastic. Not gonna lie. This pocket's not gonna get any bigger. Realistically. This one could get bigger with a 4 slot. This one can get bigger. I think we want to make this one a 4 slot here. Alternatively, one of these pieces flipped around would also be really useful. We have 2 pieces that can fit there. Here we have a lot of options, but we'd prefer something like this, maybe upside down. That would give us a lot of space and a potential pocket up here with a 4 slot. All right, let's look at the map and chest full of valuables. All right, what's in here? It's a fight. A fight. We have plenty of dodge, so I'm not worried about getting hit in any capacity. Do some damage. Add a bunch of charm. Don't even have time to use our cave fish because next turn he'll be running away. I really like this character. I understand them a lot better than some of the other characters. Unstable mana deals 10 damage to all enemies. Another ukulele, which could be useful like here or something. I do like being able to add the charm. I also have the harp as well. Add a ukulele there. Talon shift. For each space in this pocket, it gets +1 damage. I really like that. Right now it's dealing 10 damage because there's 10 slots in this pocket. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it has a base of 1. Yeah, that's great. Can be used 1 time each turn. Wow, yeah, that's a pretty big damage increase. And we're up to 12, so we can add a slow to it. Since we don't have the shield anymore. We definitely don't have 32 gold, but we don't have structures anyway. And then 3 slow to this Talon shift. Takes it, turns it a few times, and presses it to her anvil. Her hammer sends sparks flying, and you turn around to cover your eyes. When you turn back, it glows with a new purpose. I help. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's only 3 slow. Could be useful. We have another merchant here, but we don't have any gold anyway. I can't imagine wanting to sell anything. It's 4 charm to all enemies, but it takes 1. Man, it costs 12. I don't think I can gain 12 from anything. Nope, would have been nice though. But I do like it. 4 charm to all enemies is pretty strong. That vision of danger is nothing. Let's move on. Spent a little bit extra time on the first floor, but I feel like the way you start is really important. We have a healer. Could be useful, but we don't have gold. Got a couple dragons here, eh? Everybody gains 2 automatically. Oh, it just does it each turn. You don't have to activate it. Interesting. We don't have way to gain block, but we don't need it, I don't think. We'll add 4 burn as a problem. I don't know if we could dodge that. Let's add the 4 regen so we start healing. Let's take one of these guys to be on our team. We're going to reduce his health a little bit. Add some charm. Add a bit more just to be safe. Then we'll add some to this guy. And then we'll damage this one. Alright. Finish that one off. Deal some damage there. Add some charm. Everybody will just run away. Very useful. We level up again. We have this piece like I wanted. Adds a lot of space to this pocket. Getting new items. Ooh, what are these? Talon boots. For each pocket that has a space above this, item gets +3 block. Let's take a look at it. For each pocket that has a space above this. Rotate this over. So it gains 8 block here. But it's disabled because there is another boot. Compared to this is 1 block. Not as useful. These are nice. We have feather armor and talon boots. It's kind of like they were made for them. We have a rocket, which is not useful. We have a poison star. We have a heart ring for 5 max HP. We can definitely add that in there. We have a little hatchet. Not interested. We can grab this for some energy and finish. 2 gold now. Enemies here, a crow bandit and a vole. Alright. This one adds regen to himself. Problem. This one, on the other hand, does a lot of damage. Attack him for 10. Attack him some more. Add 15 charm. A bit of charm to him. I don't think we need any energy. Alright, he immediately came over to this side again. Charm him up. Then we can deal a bunch of damage to this one. Alright, everybody will leave now. I don't know if I'm doing really well or if this guy's just really powerful. I think it's the second thing. We have a cave fish for some more regen. 12 damage to all enemies will be useful in an upcoming fight. Something to collect is here. Yes. Click me. Nice. 5 XP. You have an unknown event. Spin and see what you'll get. Chance of a curse. Poison weapons. Adjacent will get poison to self. Plate armor. Add 8 block. Column chain stars. Great shurikens in each empty space in this column. Deal 6 damage that destroys itself. Pouch to store things inside. Cannot be opened during combat. I think I'm particularly interested in any of those. With the forge, we can check out if there's anything we could save towards. 2 block to a shield, conductive to armor, and energy to clothing. 1 rage to a melee weapon. It'd be great to get that, but we're not going to gain 30 gold anytime soon. Get some enemies here. Add some charm to everybody. And damage. Then we want to charm you. Charm you a little bit more. Do some damage to this guy, and we'll put some charm on him as well. Got a cave fish. We can start healing. Don't see use of using that yet. Could be useful for a boss fight. This guy's still going to be on our team for a little bit. Charm that guy over to our side. And a little bit more charm to him to make sure he's kosher. Get rid of his armor so he'll actually take some damage. And we'll charm him up as well. There we go. Very good. We could just finish one of these off. I don't know if we gain extra gold or experience for it. Looks like we gain most of our gold when they die. Weapons 2 spaces away get +4 damage. Not particularly useful with our pocket setup. We could buff one weapon, but I don't see the point necessarily. You just grab a shuriken because it's free damage. And grab a chest full of valuables, yeah. Poison dart, sapphire, yucky food, bag of shurikens. When combat ends, creates a shuriken. Kinda like that. I don't have space for it, but I like the idea of going for a shuriken build in another playthrough. Click me. Okay. I think we're in the finale means the boss. Be a nice spot to end this episode if we can beat it. And hopefully we don't die too soon on the next episode. Tough hide. Damage from projectiles is reduced by 50%. Wow. Rage will add 5 damage when attacking. And we already got a little bit of charm on him. So we immediately start with some charm. It's a single fight enemy, so here, take 3 damage because it's reduced. Add some slow to him. The slow reduces block by 3 when he blocks. We could dodge all of his attacks, which isn't a problem. I think this will be a pretty breezy fight. We've already got half his charm filled up. Even more if you consider how much damage we're doing here. Alright, easy peasy. Run away, Mr. Boss. 10 XP for that. We can gain a new special weapon. All weapons connected get plus 25% bonus damage. All weapons get this effect when applied. On use, this gets +1 damage this combat. Each turn I lose 2 HP. For Fluffy Cotton, -2 to mana cost of adjacent and diagonal wand. Each turn lose 2 HP doesn't sound too bad. We kept a key. And we have chest of valuables. Adjacent and diagonal instruments and drums get +1 charm. A way to make our stuff adjacent? Yeah, there is. Get rid of this potion. We just get rid of this meal. Put the potion down here. This down here. Trying to find a good way to get this musical gem to line up with multiple. Reduce our max health to put the over here. Grab this musical gem, put this ukulele here. And then yeah, we got a lot of charm here. This will do 3 each turn. This will do 4. Gotta put the flute there instead. That'll get a lot more use out of it. Got a musical pocket. Nice, I like that. Another harp. 3 charm to all enemies or just 3 unused. Let's grab it anyway. Alright. That was a very nice chest of valuables. Let's unlock the door here using this key. That's the Enchanted Swamp. I don't know what the difference is between the biomes. I wish I did, but I don't. Alright, and next episode we'll explore the Enchanted Swamp. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.